All right, couple pieces for right now. So number one, I'm talking quietly because even though we're about to leave in 10 minutes, Marz is still asleep. But also, you can hear his alarm going off, so we should be good. We're heading to Sport 1440, which great people over there. Shout out to Brandon, shout out to Eddie, and shout out to Kev. They're the title sponsors for the Oil Rumble. So we're heading to the studio. We're meeting up with Thaddeus, and we're going to be doing a quick interview. So see you soon. Hey Marz, remember when we had a wrestling show here?
Michael killed me right there.
Right there!
Both of them are in studio with us here, and we're joined by a very special third guest, much to the chagrin.
Boo! Boo! Thaddeus Archer the third, boo! Joel, Jeremy, I know I'm late, and I know this video that I'm recording right now is going to make me even more late for In the Weeds, but I hope it pops you when you watch the vlog.
Well, this next guy can probably help us with your favor. Maybe he can fly you out to Edmonton for a big event, or maybe to Calgary where they're going to debut soon. How about we bring on the one and only, the lovely Spencer Love. Good morning.
Good to see you. The nice thing is I'm barely even that late.
I mean, we didn't really set a time. It was more just like, you're going to be here.
I set an internal clock, and that was my mistake, because I set my own expectations. And when have I ever met my own expectations, Joel?
Listen, that's between you and your therapist, not with me.
Behold, my messy automobile. But also, your first look at the King's Cup trophy. Be there tonight. Well, I guess you're watching this post, so thank you for being here tonight if you were.
So, the cardio machine, Lumberjack Larry Wood.
Yeah.
Look at that gut.
Get out of my gut. Get out of here. Oh, no. It's the face.
Sorry.
3-game suspension. Let's go.
I was going to record a nice video with you, but you just slapped me, so fuck you, Thad.
You're supposed to pretend the camera's not there.
No.
Oh, you gotta be friends and talk like
okay,
yeah.
so here's the thing.
I'm more just filming that this man's ain't actually doing anything.
Oh, you got my tummy coming out. But then I have to go around to everybody. No, it's just be cute. How do you? Because I'm so.
Not you, but and then that also goes
I'm waiting. Is this how we're getting onto the stage? Hello, Jackson. How are you? Hello, Tisha. How are you? Oh my God. Is there a crack in this? Oh, perhaps.
yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
Yours look better.
Where's there? Where's there?
Much like last year, you guys, thank you. I know you've heard me say it a few times in my life. I'm very much of the belief that any crazy idea is pretty easy to accomplish one time. The fact that the Oil Kings specifically wanted us, not just wrestling, but Love Pro Wrestling, back here again. First and foremost, a huge thanks to Kevin Radomski, a huge thanks to the Oil Kings.
Oh, are you kidding me? We're honored that you guys are here today. Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Kev, anything on your end?
Now I'll ask, if you're not wrestling, you please keep your credential visible and on you.
Hi, this is Reed Matthews, wrestler with
Nobody.
who is a nobody because he doesn't have his own lanyard.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
We're gonna do a quick team photo. If everybody can get in here, everybody can get in here.
All right, y'all look amazing. If you can't see me, I can't see you. Staring up here. 1, 2, 3, one more. Just to be sure. Everybody say LP Dub. That was pathetic.
Are you just taking videos? Oh,
Like
that flex and shit.
Fans, please give a warm welcome to the following vendors with us today as
Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. How you doing, people? Welcome to the Royal Rumble.
Heavy hands. Ooh, heavy hands and a big slam to finish that off. What's he going? Oh, he's got him in the electric chair. What is this going to be? Pop-up German. Oh, rat shot.
Looking for the rat shot. Up in that crucifix.
Believe they call this murder, Boris.
No, they call this red rum, my friend. Stephen Crow assisted head scissors, whether he wanted to or not. Series of kicks from TY. Oh, caught that one coming back around. Into the buckle goes one half of the LPW Tag Team Champions. Block that kick.
Thing about T.Y. Jackson, you've heard it said before, educated feet.
Reed Matthews is just a force.
Oh, in a situation like this, you got to dig deep. You got to find new weapons, Boris. That's the. Oh, very nice.
Sager landing on her feet.
Beautiful. Making up for the size. Oh!
Nice STO. Trying to hit that superplex.
This Puerto Rican wrestling legend took both the first Stone Cold Stunner and the first Rock Bottom. Who was that person?
I have my guess. So I've got the answer that I think it might be, but I've also got, this is kind of my go-to answer anytime I don't know the answer, and it's Savio Vega.
That was my fucking answer.
It's Savio Vega.
Oh, I know.
I have used that answer probably a dozen times on my various appearances on here. And it finally paid off.
Who was the other person who Triple H was their answer? Was that Ren? Was that Matty Renkowski?
No, that was
Triple H?
that was. I don't know if it was one person, but it was the game was Randy Myers versus Veda Scott versus Nicole Matthews.
And it was Veda, yeah.
Yeah, they just kept going to the well for Triple H, and it just kept working. But it's so funny because, Miles, I know what you're referring to. You always bring up Savio Vega, and Spencer authored that question before you were even confirmed to be part of the show tonight. Like, this is just kismet.
I didn't write this 12 minutes before the show.
That. Yeah, the other day I posted something about Savio Vega, and I don't even remember what it was. It just happens so much that it doesn't even stand out to me.
Are you saying it's a conspiracy?
I just want to know in general. Obviously, we're approaching, your kind of last year as a pro wrestler. And I know this, like we said, this has been a long time coming. I know you've wanted to come over here and wrestle for Spencer and LPW for a while now. What about LPW kind of stuck out to you since its inception that made you say, hey, this is my last year, but I want to make sure this is a destination where I want to go during this last run of mine?
Well, it's very, for me, that's just an easy answer. I mean, I'm searching for greatness right now. Like, I'm striving for excellence. I'm not that guy who's just, I'm on my last year, I'm on my last run, so let's go do easy work. I'm not about that life at all. I don't want an easy night. That's not what I'm here for. If my match that I have coming up isn't the hardest thing that I have coming up, I don't want it.
but it was a hell of a good defense. We worked Reloaded and Illa Tribe at the Commodore Ballroom in a TLC match, and it was rough on the body, but it was worth it.
Dude, look, I watched that match earlier today because I was talking with Justin Morissette about it. And so I queued it up while I was on the treadmill. And in this day and age with indie wrestling, when I can audibly gasp and give out an "oh my god," you know you're doing something right. Because watching that super pile driver through a table, never was I expecting that in a match. So
yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
that match was incredible. I gotta say.
I mean, Jackie's a tough son of a bitch. I mean, he took it, and I don't know how the hell he was able to get up from it, but they won the match. Unfortunately, I guess I should have had him a bit lower, you know, put him through the table a bit harder. But unfortunately, they were able to pop back up and win it. So unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Criticize each other. We're very open and telling each other, like, what am I lacking? What do I need to step up for the team? What is missing? What do we need to do as a collective to get to the next level? What do we need to do as individuals to get to the next level? You know what I mean? Like, when we send out feelers to different promotions and bookers and we don't get a message back and we know they see the message.
Get left on red.
And it's like, yo,
preach on that.
And it's like, we got what is it that we got to do to stand apart from the pack? And we are very blunt and open to each other. You need to work on this. You need to add this. Maybe you need to expel and tell more about your character at this promotion. Maybe you need to focus on one promotion to tell your story.
Championship with salvation. And we're on YouTube. It's good to see you guys. Not only are you going to have to put up with me, but you're getting the audible chocolate of a guy who can't even look me in the eyes while I'm complimenting him anymore. What's happened to our marriage, Boris? The audible chocolate of Love Pro Wrestling, Big Bad Boris.
The thrill is gone, Spencer. The thrill is gone.
I'm starting the year off throwing you right under the bus, friend.
It
is what it is.
It's a long
what
year.
this is, though, is going to be some great wrestling. You excited?
Hell yeah.
Nate, you excited? Yeah. Whoa, language.
Whoa.
Boo this, man. It's a Thursday. We are within the 10 minutes that we can't curse on YouTube right now.
30 seconds now. It's actually 5 minutes. 30 seconds. Oh, YouTube is 30 seconds.
Can I can curse now?
Oh, see, look what you've done. Look
I'm
what
getting
you've
some
done.
conflicting opinions over here. We'll worry about that later. You know what? We're going to go with lawful good right now. I am the chaotic good of Love Pro Wrestling, but we are going to bring out the lawful good of Love Pro Wrestling right now. We got a hell of a matchup coming. We need a hell of a judge. Now, hold on, because I didn't get the chance to do this in front of 8,000 people when we, ran at Rogers Place last week. So, your 2024 Love Pro Wrestling Official of the Year, Judge Ben Omen. However, we are also, because we've got a first-time ever matchup here, and you're better on this than I am, we are also going to bring out the captains of your two teams tonight, Team Rhinestone and Team Thickness. Welcome to the ring, Stephen Crow, and the Thickness, Reed Matthews.
The captain of Team Thickness for tonight's Survive to Thrive match. And of course, one half of the LPW Tag Team Champions, well over 400 days. The Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crow. A very unique set of circumstances we got going on tonight in our main event.
All right,
We're going
boys,
to
let's get to the
explain-
rules here, okay? So the main event of tonight is the Survive to Thrive Tag Team match. Simply put, that is a 5-on-5 elimination tag team winner-takes-all match. Now that sounds like a lot, but let me break it down to you. It is a one-on-one contest to start. Every 2 minutes, only one member of your team, followed by your team, or whoever wins our coin draw later, One member will enter every 2 minutes. The second somebody has entered the match, they are eligible to be eliminated by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or by referee's decision. Once every member of the match has entered, all 5, and one team is fully eliminated, the remaining team will then face off in a 5, 4, 3, or 2-person elimination scramble match, and the winner will be the CWS Champion of Salvation.
The deck stacked
The
against
important thing to
thickness.
remember here is that there can only be one winner. So you may be friends with your partners, but you will have to face them if your team wins. Now, to figure out who is starting with the advantage of having their first partner out, we're going to do this coin draw here. What do you call? All right, we on tails, so you're getting heads. The first member of the Rhinestone team will be joining you within the first 2 minutes of this match.
Team Rhinestone winning the coin
Gentlemen, I'll
toss.
leave you here, but I'd like to see you guys shake hands.
They will have the advantage, stacking the deck even more against the thickness, but oh, come on now, from behind. Tara from accounting laying out the thickness, Reed Matthews. I mean, let's get these guys to the back and try to get some sort of order here. Reed Matthews back to his feet, and quite frankly, all that might have done is just pissed him off. I mean, favoring his back, but he's come back from worse. We know all about that leg injury, that knee injury that took him out of action towards the end of 2024.
This is why I don't do the matches you have to read. One more for Judge Ben Oman. He can do the book learning. I'm just here to yell a little bit. So before we get to that, I got a match I'm real excited for. We got 2 tonight that I'm real excited for. Lucky me, hey? Right, Boris?
We're always lucky.
You're right here. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time, but
you saw me on Friday.
Thank you. It's good to see you. YouTube, what's up? We're gonna get this going. You're good? The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a contendership match for the Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship. If Zoe Sager wins, she will earn an opportunity at the grand title at a future Love Pro Wrestling event. And your referee making that decision referee Stu Garvey. Making their way to the ring first.
This is a first time ever matchup. The intangible Zoë Sager going to take on your LPW Grand Champion, Marz the Specialist. Zoe's sporting some new merchandise that you can pick up at LPW Live
Making her way to
events.
the ring from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. She is the intangible Zoë Sager.
Of course, tomorrow night, Zoë Sager will be part of our big main event, Tornado Tag Team title match. Herself and the thickness, Reed Matthews, looking to put an end to Ride or
your
Die
champion
tag team title reign, but that's tomorrow night on IWTV. Right now, we await the arrival of the first ever Kings Cup winner and your LPW Grand Champion, Marz the Specialist. Starting off 2025 as he finished 2024, adding more hardware. But if Sager able to defeat,
making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds, here's your inaugural Oil Kings Cup winner, your Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, Marz the Specialist!
if Zoë Sager able to defeat Marz tonight, she will earn herself a future championship match and will clutter up the already cluttered people looking to take a shot at the champion. Stuart Garvey, our referee, in charge of the action in our opening contest.
Let's go, Marz!
Marz the Specialist also sporting some new merchandise available at all Love Pro Wrestling live events, including right back here tomorrow night for LPW. I think it's 33. I should know this. I'm sorry, Spencer. Cool Beans. But that's live on IWTV tomorrow night. Right now, we're live on YouTube for LPW CWS number 21. Opening matchup underway. Locking up in the center of the ring. Zoe taking control of that left arm. You have to wonder how much of her mindset is focused on ride or die tomorrow in that tornado tag. Hardcore rules, whatever you want to call it. Marz control that left leg. Zoe able to get up to her feet, take the side headlock. Great counter to escape the control of the leg. Going to see a couple of debuts tonight. Later on in that Survive to Thrive match, the runaway model, Nick Shostastik, and we'll also see the debut of Asphyxio. Again, that is later on as Zoe goes behind with the hammerlock. Hard shot into that lower back. Zoe Sager, the first Canadian signed to the WWE ID program, former LPW Grand Champion and Challenge Champion, wants to add the tag team titles to her resume tomorrow night. Bringing the knees forward, trying to get the legs under to get back to a vertical base. Able to do so, going underneath. Takes the waistlock. Now Marz able to break the grip and try to take control of that left arm. Fans firmly behind Zoe Sager. Hearing a bit of Marz the Specialist chants as well. Two very popular competitors here. Sager shoves the champ off into the ropes. Big shoulder tackle running over the Intangible one. Nice leapfrog from Sager. Tried for that hip lock takeover, blocked. Over the top and landing on the apron is Sager. And she is lethal with those fists and those forearms. Up to the top, up and over, rolling through. Single leg takedown. And Sager seeming to get the better of Marz early on. Kick out at 1.
Let's go!
Marz the Specialist, a non-title match against Casey Ferrara tomorrow night at LPW Cool Beans. Again, live on IWTV. Hard back heel kick right on target. Live on IWTV for those of you with a subscription. If not, you should get one. It's a hell of a service. 7 o'clock Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern. We got all kinds of action tomorrow night. So we held on to that top rope. Marz landing out on that ring apron. Dropkick sends him down to the floor into 2 rows of chairs. Sager charging the ropes. Big dive takes the champ out. Incredible high-risk offense from the Intangible Zoe Sager. But she's got to get Marz back in the ring to get the win. Looks like Zoe might be going high risk again. Up to the top, picking her spot. Big crossbody, but got caught. Show of power from the champ. The Crimson Lion into the backbreaker. Going for the cover for the win. Sager's turn to kick out at 1. That backbreaker reminds me of the several that she suffered at the hands of MRB in one of the more brutal matches we saw here in LPW last year. Everything available on our YouTube channel. Check out lovewrestling.ca for all the details. Oh, man, put everything he had behind that whip to the buckle. Love Wrestling CA on all social medias. Keep up to date with everything we got going on. We got a busy first few months. Going to my hometown, March the 7th, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, making our debut there. That card is shaping up nicely. Just announced Blake Christian coming back to Edmonton in February. Effie versus Stephen Crow in March. Almost like a seated abdominal stretch, but also trying to take that shoulder out. But Zoe tenaciously fighting up, breaking the hold. Forearms right across the jaw. Oh, big elbow from Marz the Specialist. Looking to go for a cover. Zoe kicks out at 2. The pendulum swinging into the favor of the LPW Grand Champion. Of course, still to come, the Survive to Thrive match. Team Rhinestone winning the coin toss and getting the advantage. Snapmare, and again, another hard kick to the lower back. Marz slowing the pace down, picking spots. Could be looking maybe for another backbreaker. Oh, man. Contorting the spine. Hooking that deep cover. Hooked both legs, but again, I've mentioned for it seems like years now, the tenacity of Zoe Sager. Marz looking to keep the pressure on. You got to keep the gas pedal down when you're in the ring with Sager. One small opening, she'll take advantage. Hard into that buckle again. Charging in, but caught the point of the elbow. Caught the boot. Looks like Sager trying to get up onto that middle rope. Big shotgun drop kick from the middle. Now taking a second. Get some air in the lungs. Fans firmly, well, I'd say 80% firmly behind Zoe Sager. Both competitors looking to get up to their feet. Both are back up. Zoe able to duck that clothesline, hit one of her own. Big scorpion kick from Sager. Oh, Marz wound up that clothesline, but Zoe saw it coming, hit the STO, and she's fired up. She wants that grand championship back, and this is step number 1. Springing off that bottom rope, kicking the face off his face. Running knee. So hard it took her outside the ring, back inside. Cover for the win. Out at 2. Now Sager taking a minute, collecting her thoughts, plotting out her offense. Marz is rattled. Thank you again for spending your Thursday night with us. There's no beards tonight, but we got some great pro wrestling. I mean, I got a beard. We're between a beard. I think Zoe tried to go for German suplex, but Marz able to put the brakes on, hold that leg through. Again, another hard whip into the buckle. Head over heels goes the champ. Nobody home in that corner. Marz right back to his feet, but Zoe, there's that German suplex she was looking for earlier. No bridge, all impact. Shoulders are down. Marz taking advantage of no hook of the leg to use his lower body to get the shoulders off the mat. I wonder what's for supper tonight. Zoe stalking the Crimson Lion.
Let's go, Marz!
Clubbing forearm to the back, and now trying to pick him up onto the shoulders. But again, we saw Marz target that lower back earlier. She just couldn't get him up. Man, suplex into a neck breaker. That might be it. Sager might be done. Oh, got the shoulder up at 2 and a bit. Marz looking a little bit frustrated. He thought that might have been the kill shot. And now the specialist looking to go high risk himself. Up on that middle turnbuckle. Went for the big moonsault, but no water in the pool. Sager able to avoid impact. And now again looking to scoop up. Marz on the shoulders. Great show of power. Ocean Cyclone suplex. Oh, 2 7/8. But Marz again able to get the shoulder up. This match back and forth. Very evenly matched. I was shocked to learn that this is the first one-on-one contest that these two have had. But it's been worth the wait. Sager with a handful of beard. Marz firing back. And now both exchanging live rounds in the center of the ring. She tried for that scorpion kick again. Marz saw it coming. Package pile driver from the champ. And Sager kicked out again. Reaching down deep. Wanting to make the most of this opportunity to earn a championship match. And Marz again looking frustrated.
Marz!
And the Crimson Line noticing the more than a smattering of Zoe chants here at the Rec Room in South Edmonton Common. Marz perhaps looking to put an end. Zoe sidestepped, able to avoid the impact again. She went for that Z-Factor, got caught by the wrist. Marz hits that NDE, the not dead ever. And Marz the Specialist gets the win in the Champions Challenge.
Winner! Marz the Specialist!
Great way to kick off our 2025 Rec Room Live events with Marz the Specialist defeating Zoe Sager. Marz 2 for 2 now in 2025, inviting Sager back in the ring. Great show of sportsmanship and respect between two great competitors.
Zoe Sager! One more for your grand champion!
Marz looking ahead tomorrow night to his non-title match against Casey Pereira, a very talented young man. Meanwhile, Sager and the Thickness prepare to go to war with Team Ride or Die for those tag team titles.
One more for me. No, sorry, that was to the bartender. Sorry. One person found it funny. I'll get the rest of y'all by the end of the night, but thank you. I appreciate you. You know what? If they don't find you handsome, they should find you handy, right? But hot girls love pro wrestling. One more for Zoe and one more for Marz. I know I said it before, but those are two of the best professional wrestlers on planet Earth.
That was a hell of a match.
You know Zoë Sager is the first Canadian under the WWE ID program? You know Marz the Specialist is holding this province down like nobody's goddamn business? Both of them and everybody that you're going to see tonight are training with the Clandestine Wrestling Society. And I might not like how Michael Richard Blaze treats me sometimes, and maybe my head hurts a little bit more when he's throwing me around this ring, but I can certainly tell you without a goddamn shadow of a doubt that that guy is the guy when it comes to training people in professional wrestling. So if you all want to learn how to do it, head to clandestinewrestlingsociety.com. You probably won't see me there. This is a podcaster's body. This ain't a wrestler's body. I never even said it was a good one, but hell yeah, we'll take that on a Thursday night. But make sure you sign up if you want to live out your dream of being a professional wrestler. That's the guy to do it from. Sound good? Yes, chef? I say yes, chef, because we're fucking cooking here in Edmonton, Alberta, you guys. We got a match announcement coming up for one of our... No, yeah. You know what else, you guys? I can tell Ben's already gone for his show week haircut. He means some business this month.
And he watered his pants in the locker room, so he's ready to go.
But that's okay.
He's going to get mad at me for saying that.
I will move on, I promise.
I love me some Ben Omen.
Got these big ears. I know, don't worry. But now I'm just doing this because you told me to. This is why my parents said I was short-term memory or something. I don't know. The following contest is your Survive to Thrive contest for the CWS Championship of Salvation. Your referee, Love Pro Wrestling Senior Official, your 2024 Referee of the Year, Judge Ben Omen. Making their way to the ring, your first entrant.
William Taylor getting the call. To be the first entrant for his team.
Making his way to the ring, representing Team Rhinestone, fighting out of Wellwood Garden City, UK. Weighing at 215 pounds, he is white shirt William Taylor.
I'm sure the Rhinestone Cowboy Stephen Crow, as well as the Fitness Reed Matthews, have carefully chosen the order.
Your second competitor.
I didn't pray to God, I became
And Reed Matthews deciding, you know what? My title's on the line. I'm going in first. Give credit where it's due. And this is going to be a bit of a hoss fight to start off. Team Rhinestone with the advantage. There you see the Championship of Salvation.
Representing Team Sickness from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing at 255 pounds, your champion of salvation, the Sickness, Reed Matthews.
Very unique concept here. Brought to you by Love Pro Wrestling and the Clandestine Wrestling Society as we're about to get things underway after 2 minutes. Team Rhinestone will send another competitor to the ring and they will have the advantage. William Taylor removing his white shirt as Judge Ben Omen holds aloft that Championship of Salvation. That's what it's all about.
How thick is he? How thick is he?
A lot of swear words on YouTube tonight, but I think we're past the you get in trouble, we take away your money swear threshold. There's the bell, and the Survive to Thrive is underway. These two bighorn sheep locking horns in the center of the ring. Matthews backing William Taylor in the ring, gives him the clean break. Locking it up again, a go behind from William Taylor. Matthews looking to break the grip, standing switch. Takes him down. Great amateur background from the Thickness Reed Matthews. Taylor taken back a bit here. He's down to the floor. Matthews not going to wait. Oh, he got caught with a forearm or a fist or something. Now going to take advantage. Nice gator roll. Perhaps looking for vertical suplex. Jockeying for position, but Reed Matthews going to get the better of it. Incredible power from your champion of salvation. Looking to fire him off across the ring. Hard into the turnbuckle. Matthews looking to follow up. Sidestepped from Taylor. Oh, hard knife edge chop. Charging in, but caught the boot of the Thickness in that roaring elbow. And he hit him with the world. And that might be enough to take Taylor out. Got the shoulder up at 2, but man, those were 3 serious impacts. Confidence growing in Reed Matthews, but we're a long way from being over as we await the next competitor for Team Rhinestone.
3, 2, 1.
Taylor out of the ring, down to the floor.
Your next entrant representing Team Rhinestone, one half of Paralira Perat Gorani.
David Crow sending one half of the number 1 contenders to his own tag team titles to the ring. Jacked and Juicy Perat Gorani. I have it on good authority that Jack Marchabaz is currently lounging on a beach in Mexico. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Matthews wants the hold of Perat Gorani. Doesn't post about taking his time. Stepping through the ropes, went for that big back heel kick. Gorani goes behind with the waistlock. Rolling through up to his feet, ducks that clothesline. And this is where that extra man advantage comes into play. Only one competitor allowed in the ring at one time, but William Taylor found a way to get involved. Down onto the knee goes the champ. Big Impaler DDT. Looking to eliminate Reed Matthews. And remember, if Reed's eliminated, we're guaranteed to have a new champion of salvation. Gorani continuing to put the work in on Reed Matthews. Stomping away in the midsection. I know the Thickness eagerly anticipating a little bit of help. We'll see who he's chosen to be the next competitor. Into the wrong area town. There's a tag. The black sheep, the white shirt, William Taylor. Once again, legal. Calling a shot, charging the corner. Reed Matthews in a bad way here early on. He desperately needs that help. There's the tag. Gorani now legal. Waist control. Oh, big boot into the
10,
German suplex.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
We'll see who Reed
3,
Matthews has selected
2,
to come out
1.
number 2 on his team. And it's going to be former champion, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw.
Making his way to the ring, representing Team Thickness, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw!
That's what I'm being told from Judge Ben Oman. Goose now legal, and he's going to take on both members of Team Rhinestone, firing in those elbows. Big headbutt. Honk along at home, YouTube. You know how to do it. Shaw goes behind. Tandem offense with the leg drop onto Taylor. Taylor kicking out. If he's able to pin one member of this team for at least the time being, the advantage would revert back to them. As it stands now, we're all even up, but Reed Matthews taking some time to lick his wounds. Ooh, hard chop from the Goose. Wisely getting Taylor out of his corner. Charging in, big splash in the corner. Firing in those shoulders. Trying to take advantage of every second of where things are even before the advantage reverts back to Team Rhinestone. Cover for the elimination. Taylor showing some wherewithal here. Kyle Shaw with that front face lock.
10, 9, 8.
Snaps
7,
Taylor over on the suplex
6,
as we await
5,
the next member.
4, 3, 2.
From Team Rhinestone. Man. Goose is putting the work in.
Making his way to the ring, representing Team Rhinestone, your challenge champion, God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze.
The current LPW challenge champion and somebody that has an incredibly hard-hitting competitive match with Kyle Shaw on a Thursday night event several months ago. God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze, the next competitor for Team Rhinestone. Reed Matthews able to make his way back up onto the ring apron with Team Rhinestone with the advantage. Blaze inside the ring. MRB with a big match against Ben Ortmans tomorrow night, live on IWTV. But right now, he's staring nose to beak with the Canadian Goose. Head scissor takeover, sending Blaze down to the floor. Goose looking to follow up after him. Well, Blaze caught him coming in. Irish whip, big back elbow. And now MRB looking to go to work. Snaps over that vertical suplex, floating over, dropping that knee. Nobody does it better. Shaw got that right shoulder up. Remember, whatever team, whoever remains from the winning team, they will basically be, this match will become a scramble with that title on the line. A lot of moving parts in this very unique set of circumstances for these athletes. Blaze stomping away. Goose trying to get to the corner to tag the Thickness. The next member of Team Thickness will be entered in this match momentarily. But until then, it appears the Goose is at the mercy of God's gift to wrestling.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Blaze tagging
6,
in, white shirt,
5,
William Taylor.
4,
as we await
3,
the next member
2,
of Team Thickness.
1.
They're going to double up on the Goose.
Making his way to the ring for his last pro wrestling debut.
The LPW.
He is the choke artist, Asphyxio.
Asphyxio is known as the choke artist. Apparently he has several dozens of ways to choke out an opponent. Massive clothesline from white shirt William Taylor. Up onto the shoulders. And that is the crisp Liz from white shirt William Taylor. And well, the choke
Eliminated from Team
certainly
Thickness, Asphyxio.
Asphyxio has been eliminated. A auspicious debut for Asphyxio, the choke artist. As we reset back here, and now the advantage is even greater for Team Rhinestone as Team Thickness is down a competitor. Two boots in the corner. Reed Matthews getting the close-up view. MRB directing traffic. Tag into Bayrat Garani. He is the legal competitor. And in a few, there's a shots for the Goose as well. In a few short moments, the next member of Team Rhinestone will come into play. I'm no math whiz, but there's only two more left. And they are the LPW Tag Team Champions. Double sledge from MRB. Stomp to the side of the ear. Gonna cauliflower up those
10,
ears if they're not already.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Big
2,
kick from Matthews
1.
trying to fight his way out of that corner.
Making her way to the ring, representing Team Rhinestone, one half of your tag team champions, Taryn from Accounting.
Thickness just hit that side of the toss on William Taylor as we await, as we see the arrival of Taryn from Accounting, one half of the tag team champions. MRB heaving her at the Thickness, and I find it very interesting that Reed Matthews was first in for his team, and the Rhinestone Cowboy Stephen Crow going to be the last in for his. Big spine buster. As we have what's amounting here to a 4-on-2 for the time being, at least. Big show of power from the Thickness. Head scissors into the corner. Very, very well done by TFA, but she caught that elbow from the Thickness. He might want to look at making a tag to the Canadian Goose. Up and over, avoiding impact. Taryn from Accounting handling business with the Thickness right now. They will meet tomorrow. Tornado Tag, Street Fight Hardcore, whatever the hell you want to call it. Shining Wizard. Hooking the leg. Matthews out at 2. Taryn from Accounting toying right now with Reed Matthews. Pretty comfortable with the advantage that they have. MRB having a intense discussion with some fans at ringside, as he often does. William Taylor
10,
trying to play
9,
peacemaker. Meanwhile, we are about to
7,
see another entrance
6, 5, 4, 3
from Team
2,
Thickness.
1.
Making his way to the ring, representing
partner.
Team Thickness, Wolf Boy, Will Mandla!
Wolf Boy Will Mandla, the tag partner of the Canadian Goose, is here to somewhat level the playing field. The legal competitor in the match, taking it to Tarrant from accounting. Cotter coming in, beautiful neck breaker, nicely done, and Mandla up to his feet. Took some time away from LPW, but is back. Springing off that middle rope, went for that leg drop, nobody home. Tarrant able to make the tag to a fresh Prince of Albania, Bayrat Garani. Looking perhaps to put an end to Wolf Boy. Mandla landing on his feet. Drop kick sends Garani into that middle rope. Swinging through with the kick. Wolf Boy getting it done. The freshest man on Team Thickness. Hit that leg drop he was looking for earlier. Hooking the leg. MRB breaking up that pinning attempt, keeping his team intact. Got a hold of that leg, caught the enziguri. Oh, man. There's the tag. William Taylor, who was the first member of Team Rhinestone, back inside the ring. Going to work on Will Mandla in the corner. Charging in again. Mandla able to avoid impact out on the apron. Hit that kick right in the forehead. Springing with the big clothesline. Threw his whole body behind that one.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Taylor able to
5,
kick out as we await
4,
the
3,
final member
2,
of Team
1.
Rhinestone, who of course is the Rhinestone Cowboy himself, Stephen Crow.
Making his way to the ring, your final entrant for Team Rhinestone, one half of your Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crow.
Now Zoe Sager not involved in this match, as you saw her earlier tonight. The other three members in our main event tomorrow on IWTV at LPW 3B, they're going to want to get their shots in before that big tornado hardcore match. So much history and animosity between four competitors. Stephen Crow, legal for his team. Big boot to Wolf Boy. Springing up to that top rope. Big knee strike between the eyes. And now we got all five members of Team Rhinestone. One more to come for Team Thickness, but they are down as the choke artist indeed was just that. Charging in the corner, nobody home for the Goose. Big running knee lift in the corner. Wolf Boy inadvertently hit his own partner. Stephen Crow looking to stack Wolf Boy up in the corner. And it may indeed be boss time, driving those knees into that rib area. Thickness in to come to the aid of his team, but Rhinestone landing on his feet. Big tornado DDT. And Stephen Crow is feeling it. He wants that championship of salvation back. Butterflied into that backbreaker, hooking the far leg. Mandla able to kick out. Into the buckle. Madeline needs out to make a tag, but there isn't really a fresh man on his team. I mean, the Goose is taking a beating. Reed Matthews also. And it certainly seems Team Rhinestone in the driver's seat.
Ten, 9, 8,
Here
7,
comes the 10 count
6,
as we await
5,
the final
4,
member of
3,
Team Thickness.
2, 1.
This is the runaway model, Nick Shostastic, making his LPW debut.
Making his way to the ring, your
This
final
young man,
representative of Team
very
Thickness.
successful career
Hailing
as a
from
model.
Milan, New York, and Japan,
Milan, you
the runaway model, Nick Shostastic.
Now he's looking at making professional wrestling his new bread and butter, but he's thrown right into a den of lions from behind. Stephen Crow clubbing away on Shostastic. Hard into the buckle, looking to follow up. Big splash in the corner. This young man's in great shape. Show of power just heaving up. Crow. That's the runway slam right in the middle of the ring on Stephen Crow. Tara from accounting has seen enough. She's going to get involved. Big clothesline. And now TFA looking to go to work to welcome this young man to the wrestling business. Nice leapfrog from Shostastic. Pardon me, everyone. MRB now got a hold. Big forearm right to the jaw. The runaway model firing back, but MRB equal to the task. Exchanging hard forearms in the middle. Nick Shostastic not backing down. Chop right to the chest. Blaze looking to fire back with one of his own. Oh man, you can hear that thud of flesh on flesh all the way over here. MRB winding up. Oh, he caught that boot coming in. Got that waist lock. Blaze trying to break that grip. Caught a hold of that arm. Up onto the shoulders with that angle slam. Shostastic going for the cover. Folds Blaze up. Blaze out at 2. That was almost it, and he knows it. Team Rhinestone remains intact. Blaze reversing that whip. Knee to the lower back off the apron from the Rhinestone Cowboy. Right hand from the runaway model, but he caught a clothesline from Garani. There's just too much going on that whole side of the ring now for anybody from Team Thickness. And now Blaze taking out his frustrations. You might feel a little embarrassed for what happened a couple of minutes ago. Shostastic needs to make a tag, but instead he's being hurled right back into enemy territory. Blaze creating space, charging in, running knee lift right under the jaw. There's a tag, Taryn from accounting, now legal. We're going to see Clandestine Society combine their efforts. Oh, sandwich with that clothesline in the buckle. Tag into the Rhinestone Cowboy. Shostastic needs out of there in a hurry. Oh, he got the boot up, but Crow caught it. And he might be looking for a little bit of boss time. Muscling up. The runaway model. There's the tag. And we've seen this. Ooh, man. Knee right between the shoulder blades. There's the tag again. Quick in and out, showing why they have been LPW Tag Team Champions for 420 plus days, I think it is now. Stacking up, Nick Shostastic in the corner. Team Thickness trying to rally the fans behind the runaway model. It looks like we're going to see the assisted boss time, but this time, nope. Gorani, he wants into this. And I mean, you got to think it's not a bad move. Gorani has that extra height to put so much more behind this. That might have just cracked a rib or crushed the sternum. As long as it's not the face, I guess. And Shostastic kicked out at 2. Great wherewithal from this young man. And now Gorani just mocking Team Thickness. Snapping over that suplex. But great ring awareness as he sent him towards his own corner. Once one team is eliminated, this will basically become a scramble match for the CWS Championship of Salvation. But I think right now, Team Rhinestone are just having fun beating up the new kid, picking on the new kid. Hard down to the canvas again. Plays with the cover. Right shoulder off the mat. And I will say, Nick Shostastic is showing me something in terms of his wherewithal, of his fortitude. Again, for all things LPW, check out lovewrestling.ca, Love Wrestling CA on all the social medias, including Blue Sky. Tomorrow night, we will be live right here from the Rec Room for our big last Friday of the month live event. IWTV, 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern. Huge live event. Please spend your Friday night with us. Big sidewalk slam from Nick Shostastic. He needs to make a tag now. I'm not sure if he knows what corner to go to. It looks that he's figured it out. He's trying to claw his way over there. But he's been taking a beating for several minutes. Hang on a second. All the members of Team Thickness pull off the apron, courtesy of Team Rhinestone, and there's still one body left in the corner to come in legally, and that's Bayrat Gorani. I mean, Asphyxio really kind of choked these guys out of an even Steven sort of a situation here. I mean, I don't want to pick on that new kid, but I mean, facts are facts. Gorani hurling the runaway model back into his corner. And I think the lights are slowly going out on Nick Shostastic. Tag in William Taylor, now legal for Team Rhinestone. Overhead throw, nicely done. And you can see him change his course so he could hurl Shostastic back into his corner. But again, kicking out. And I think these guys are starting to get frustrated. You can see Blaze directing traffic, say, back in the corner. Charging the corner. Able to block that clothesline. Got the elbow up. Quick tag in. Wisely done. Blaze legal, but caught that boot. Quick tag out to TFA. There's a lot of available options in that corner. Shostastic with the boot up on Taryn. She's going to tag in the Rhinestone Cowboy. Next in line, indeed. Oh, he caught that elbow hard. Tag into Karani now. Oh, he sandwiched him in the corner with that clothesline. Irish whip. Big elbow cuts Shostastic down. But again, able to kick out. But he did a little bit of damage. If you look in the corner of Team Rhinestone, there's some uncomfortable jaws. Ben Oman in position to see if Shostastic wants to give it up. He's so close to that corner. Firing in elbows, trying to create space, but Karani just too much. Ducked that clothesline. Oh, I think they both hit one that time. That was a hard collision in the middle of the ring, and it might be now or never for the runaway model to get to the corner and make that tag. Bayrat Karani looking to do the same. Whoever gets to their corner first will have a decided advantage. And it's looking like it could be both. Tag in again. Wholesale changes. Canadian Goose now legal. Taryn from accounting, eating those elbows right between the eyes. Oh, she ducked that elbow. Kyle Shaw hits that pile driver. Going for the cover on TFA. Broken up by Michael Richard Blaze, and he's going to go to work on the Goose. Low bridge, Blaze out. But the tag was made to Stephen Crow. He is legal. Oh, two vicious pump kicks from one half of the LPW Tag Team Champions. MRB up to the middle rope. I don't know what this is all about. Massive, ugly curb stomp onto the Canadian Goose. And he has been eliminated.
Eliminated from Team Thickness, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw.
Team Thickness now down two competitors. Reed Matthews back in and somewhat fresh. Taking on both members of Ride or Die. Again, they'll be in action in that street fight hardcore match tomorrow night live on IWTV. Things are not looking good for Team Thickness. They're down two competitors. Garani in and going to the eyes. I don't envy Judge Ben Oman trying to keep control and some semblance of rules in this matchup. Mandla comes in but caught a boot. Walking to the corner, there's the tag to MRB. Blaze going up top. Michael Richard Blaze high atop. Into that swanton bomb. Super kick. Into that big leg lariat. To the Thickness, Reed Matthews. There's the cover. And Reed was able to get the shoulder up and kick out. Reed Matthews not going to give that title up without a fight. MRB not happy with this current situation. Oh, we've seen this before. He puts everything he has behind those hard forearms, just dropping bombs. Big splash. Gonna hook that far leg for the elimination, but Matthews again kicking out. MRB is rattled. In fairness, so is the thickness Reed Matthews. Blaze calling for that brain buster. Many matches, many championships won with that very move. And it could lead to the thickness losing his. MRB looking to put an end to the reign or not. Landing on his feet, rolling through to the corner. There's the tag to Will Mantla. Blaze looking for that final consecration on Wolfboy Will Mantla. Mantla able to roll through, land on his feet. Stacks up Blaze. Blaze kicked out. Locking on that crossface. I think he had a hole in the nose or the eyes there. Had to break the hold before the 5 count. But the damage done for sure. This has been a very aggressive, hard-hitting matchup. William Taylor now legal. Meeting of the minds between Blaze and Whiteshirt. Will Mantla trying to go to work, but instead on the receiving end of forearms, backed up into the ropes, fired off onto the apron. Keep an eye on Wolfboy inside the ring, charging the ropes. Everything behind that. Using himself like a human projectile, going for the cover. Right shoulder up. Both competitors back to their feet. Taylor hits that jawbreaker on Mantla. Able to get the boot up. Taylor ran right into it. Springing off that middle rope. This time, he had it scouted big. German suplex, shoulders down. Mantla able to escape, but still in the clutches of Whiteshirt William Taylor. The Black Sheeps, shoulders are down. And William Taylor eliminated.
Whiteshirt William Taylor has been eliminated from Team Rhinestone.
Wolfboy Will Mantla causing Team Rhinestone their first elimination, and he's paying the price for it now. Massive Beals from Bayrat Garani. The height as you crash down to the mat. I remember him doing this to Zoe Sager several months ago. I believe also on a Thursday night. The literal pillar to post for Wolfboy Will Mantla. And I don't know, Ben Oman might want to put an end to this. It is referee's discretion, but this is getting hard to watch. Mantla trying to fight back up to his feet. Man. Just hurled across the ring. You heard Bayrat Garani, just like Zoe. Oh, man. Wolfboy says he can continue. I mean, let's give credit to this young man. Buckle bomb from Garani. And the son of Kosovo. Hard kick. Hook in the far leg. And Wolfboy Will Mantla
has been eliminated from Team Thickness.
Oh, hard super kick from MRB. Team Thickness down one more member. And I think Reed Matthews can maybe feel that championship of salvation slipping away. Taryn from accounting, now legal. Repeated rights. Charging the ropes, big clothesline. Takes down the champion of salvation. Hooks the leg. Matthews able to escape it right into the clutches. Face first into the boot of Stephen Crow. He will take the tag. Stephen Crow looking to go to work. Reed Matthews has been in this match longer than anyone. He was the first entrant along with William Taylor, who was just eliminated. Big clothesline right to the base of the neck. And that might be it for the champ, hooking the leg. Oh, but Matthews kicked out again. MRB, he wants a hold. He wants to get a hold of the champ. He wants to be the one, perhaps, to put an end to this. To put an end to the title reign of the Thickness, Reed Matthews. But Reed, you can see, still trying to make his way to his feet. Brainbuster down on the knee, and we're going to have a new champion of salvation. Reed Matthews refuses to die. Blaze continuing to pour it on. I don't know how much more Matthews can take. Bayrat Garani, the son of Kosovo, now legal. Placing Matthews up on that top rope. Matthews almost took an awkward tumble down to the floor. TFA legal now making the tag. Stephen Crow making the tag to MRB. And 4 members of Team Rhinestone ascending upon the Thickness, Reed Matthews. Oh, man. Matthews swinging wildly at whoever he can get a fist on, trying to fight his way out of this situation. And he's doing it. Unbelievable series of strikes from Matthews. Reed all the way up top, and he takes out everybody. I mean, that might have taken the last little bit left in the gas tank of Reed Matthews. Nick Shostastik on the apron. He's looking for a tag. He's the only hope. I believe Taryn from accounting, now legal. Ben trying to get the remaining members of Team Rhinestone out of the ring. Stacked up in the corner. There's the tag. The runaway model is running his way into the ring. Blaze out. Crow out. Gorani out. Well, turned his back on Taryn from accounting. Standing switch. One from Taryn. Jockeying for position. Backdrop driver from TFA. Hooking the leg. Hang on, rolling through. And TFA eliminated.
Taryn from accounting has been eliminated from Team Rhinestone.
Momentum against her. TFA eliminated, but Blaze going to that place that Blaze goes to. Stomping a hole in the runaway model. Things are getting a little bit more even here. But Blaze just unleashing a fury onto this newcomer. Shostastic back up to his feet, staring in the eyes of MRB. Oh, man. That elbow rocked the jaw. Shostastic fighting back with one of his own. But he's been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment various times throughout this match. Ducking that clothesline, ducks the back elbow. Sunset flip, shoulders down, and Shostastic pins MRB.
Michael Richard Blaze has been eliminated from Team Rhinestone.
Blaze is eliminated, and I think we're down 2-on-2. Gorani and the Rhinestone Cowboy. Reed Matthews and the runaway model, Nick Shostastic. The final four, so to speak. Stephen Crow not exactly making friends at ringside. Wait, hang on, shoulders down, folded him up. And Stephen Crow also eliminated.
Stephen Crow has been eliminated from Team Rhinestone.
And it's now 2-on-1. Bayrak Arani, the final member of Team Rhinestone.
Your final competitor for Team Rhinestone, Bayrak Arani.
Crucifix driver. Gorani's shoulders are down. Oh, able to kick out using those long legs to get the momentum to take those shoulders off the canvas. Reed Matthews back up on the ring apron. Shostastic firing in elbows. Gets his feet back under him. There's the tag. Matthews in. Big clothesline on the son of Kosovo. And the champ looking to go to work, up and over. Landing on the apron. Ooh, caught that boot flush. Interlocking fingers now. Bayrak Arani up to the top. Gonna go for a walk on that top rope. Into that blockbuster. Hooking the leg. Oh, Reed Matthews again. Able to persevere. Gorani looking to put an end to the championship reign. Able to avoid that kick. Hit the canvas awkwardly. Into the corner. Matthews hits that cannonball. All of the thickness into the corner. And now Reed looking to go high risk, climbing high atop the rec room, South Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Twisting splash on Gorani, and Bayrak Gorani eliminated.
Your final elimination from Team Rhinestone, Bayrak Gorani. Now, for the Clandestine Wrestling Society Championship of Salvation, the runaway model versus the thickness.
So now we're down to the final team, and they split off. It's basically one-on-one. The runaway model, Nick Shostastic, able in a position to make history here. But he's going to have to beat the thickness to do it. Clubbing away on each other. Oh, Reed Matthews Hard kick right to the back of the skull. Reed Matthews, Championship of Salvation hanging in the balance. Perhaps looking vertical suplex. Shostastic landing on his feet. Shoved off the ropes. Into that sidewalk slam. New champion. Oh. Matthews again. Shoulders will not stay down. The runaway model, Nick Shostastic, looking to keep the pedal down on the gas. Matthews able to spin out, maintain wrist control. Shostastic knows that down with the thickness was coming. He wanted no part of it. Able to counter. Front face lock. Looking perhaps for vertical suplex, but Reed, low center of gravity. Thickness, not just a clever nickname. Headlock takeover, nicely done. And this young man, standing dropkick, could be moments away in his first match, becoming a champion. Again, looking for that vertical suplex. Matthews able to go behind, off the ropes, into the clutches, down with the thickness. And Reed Matthews.
I didn't pray to God, I became
Your winner of the Survive to Thrive matchup, and still champion of Salvation, the Dipstick, Reed Matthews.
Reed Matthews was the first member of his team. And he's the last man standing and remains for champion of Salvation. Will he have more gold around his waist? We will have to wait till tomorrow night. As part of your IWTV subscription tomorrow night, LPW Cool Beans. Taking on Team Ride or Die. Tornado Tag Team Street Fight for the LPW Tag Team Champions. 7 o'clock Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern on IWTV. Check us out, LoveWrestling.ca, LoveWrestling.ca on all the socials. For everybody here.
One more for the runaway model.
For everybody here in Love Wrestling, my name is Big Bad Boris. Good night, everybody.
Fight for nothing till we fall again. Any dream we're chasing takes you straight into the world again. You won't stand for one more for the thickness.
I know they're I've sat on that side. Those lights are bright, man. It is what it is. One more for the thickness, one more for Nick, one more for each and every person you saw here tonight. And one more for each and every one of you, because you're going to be here tomorrow night, right? You're going to be here for Love Pro Wrestling 33 Cool Beans. You're going to be here as the Thickness and Zoe Sager take on Ride or Die. And not only are they taking on Ride or Die, we are having our first ever tag team main event. We are having our first ever hardcore tornado tag team matchup in our main event tomorrow night. I don't need a hell yeah. Give me a yes, chef. We're fucking cooking. But wait a minute, guys. This is just an appetizer because over the next little bit, we got some good stuff coming tomorrow night. But Ken, Give me the first one. Coming up on February 28th, 2025, Michael Richard Blaze takes on Blake Christian. Former GCW World Champion. And we're going to be back at the Rec Room with the current one. But before that, we're headed to Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Michael Richard Blaze taking on Victor in our debut in YYC. Not only that, but like I said, guys, we've got a GCW World Champion coming your way. March 28th. Daddy's home. It is Effie versus Stephen Crow for the GCW World Championship for the first time ever in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. But here's a fun one for each and every one of you who choose to spend $10 with Love Pro Wrestling tonight, because not only are we bringing Effie to town, we're bringing the goddamn Virtuosa. On March 28th, 2025, Deonna Purrazzo debuts for Love Pro Wrestling. We heard y'all asking, Edmonton, and we deliver. We will always deliver. I guarantee. I've cursed a lot tonight, and I'm sorry for that. Tomorrow I'll be better. But I guarantee that we are going to be better. And back. Better than ever. Somebody's theme song, not necessarily mine. Guys, thank you for being here, YouTube. It meant a lot. Thank you guys for being here tonight. There's a lot of snow outside, so please make sure you get home safe, because we're bringing the best of the best to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we're the only ones doing it. So we'll see you tomorrow. I love wrestling, and I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.